This is Women Aloud with Mo Gaffney and Shauna Ride. Wheels on fire. Sound familiar? Yes. That is the theme for Absolutely Fabulous, starring our next guest. Yeah, you know who she is. She's French and Saunders, Absolutely Fabulous Shrek, if you will. I think you will. My pal, Jennifer Saunders. Hello, Jennifer.
Hello.
How are you, darling? This is Shauna. Say hello.
Hi, Shauna.
Hello, Jennifer.
Thanks so much for being on our show.
It's a pleasure.
It's like, what is it, 4 o'clock in the morning there?
With me? No, it's only about 10:30 at night.
I knew that. I was trying to be dramatic.
Oh, okay. But I am quite tired.
You are. I'm sorry. We'll get through this as quickly as possible. So, listen, lady.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing this this whole series about women in comedy. And I don't know where we got the idea, Dawn French, but we thought we'd have you on because you're a woman in comedy. Now, when did you first start, like, doing funny stuff where other people were watching besides, like, your parents?
I started at college with Dawn. We went to college together, and we started a rather tragic circus act that just involved us dancing around in leotards with boob tassels on our backs.
Really?
Yes.
And there a legacy was born.
And we were called the Menapatsi Sisters.
Really?
And then we used to do it just to amuse ourselves, really. We didn't ever imagine anyone else would be interested, but we kept at it.
You just kept at it.
And forced people to watch and forced them to laugh.
Right. Now, you mentioned Dawn, and I just want to clarify for our Women Aloud listeners, you're referring to Dawn French.
Yes.
You're half of French and Saunders.
Yes.
The French half.
And
she's
so,
not
funny
French,
half.
but her name is French. The funny half.
And so you met in college, and so that creative relationship began pretty early on.
Oh, yeah, that would be 1970.
Oh, come on, Jennifer. 1928. Because they are in their 90s. No, I'm kidding.
You'll have to speak up.
So you guys started doing that in college, and then I guess you became. Who else did you go to college with, just to put people there
Nobody famous.
in their minds?
Nobody famous?
Nobody
It wasn't
famous.
Nobody famous, no.
Just you guys were the most famous?
Well, we were on a teaching course. We went to a drama college, but we trained to be teachers.
Really?
Yes.
Well, we can only be grateful that you weren't.
So
For so many reasons. No, I'm kidding.
So you and Dawn French then went on to start working at the Comedy Store in London.
Well,
Is
we
that
did
right?
after a bit, really. I mean, we didn't take it very seriously when we left college, and Dawn actually became a teacher, and wore a sort of brown corduroy skirt for almost 2 years, and until I dragged her away for about a year actually, until we started doing the comic strip we did in London, which was a sort of on-stage cabaret.
Right, the comic strip. And then I guess the young ones, Aid was on that. Jennifer is married to Adrian Edmondson of the young ones, of course. Very funny in his own right. And I guess you were on the young ones prior to Girls on Top?
Prior to Girls on Top, yes, I
Wow.
suppose so.
So that was
We
nice.
just toured. We did a series called The Comic Strip as well, which was
Right.
before that, I think. Oh, maybe after, I can't remember. But that was like little half-hour films, and we did that for a few years.
And then, of course, French and Saunders.
And then French and Saunders.
Which you
Yeah, we
still
did that.
do to
20
this
years
day.
we've been doing that on telly.
Oh, my God.
I know, 20 years this year. It's our anniversary.
Oh, happy anniversary.
Anniversary.
you.
We'll send you. What's the 20th anniversary? Paper products?
Paper clips.
Paper
Clips.
products.
Paper clips.
Paper
plates.
clips. Our guest today is Jennifer Saunders of French and Saunders and Ab Fab fame, as well as Shrek 2. If you have questions for Jennifer, get the inside scoop while you can, because she's all the way on the other side of the pond, and we might never have this opportunity again. Our number is 866-512-5683.
Now, I have a little clip.
Yeah,
A
I've
little
heard that.
clip, no, from your show, Ab Fab. I'm going to go ahead and say it's my show, too.
Yeah, go on.
Is that all right?
Yeah, of
I've
course.
been on it a lot.
You've been on it an awful lot.
I certainly have. Now, are you going to write some more?
No.
Damn you. All right.
But we thought we might do a spin-off with you.
Okay, deal.
Okay.
This is how deals are made in Hollywood.
Radio interviews.
Some drunk brings it up over the phone. They say deal and it's done. No. This is, here's a little clip from, of course, Hab Fam. I'm sure y'all remember this.
Where's my son?
Our son.
My son. Where is he? What's he doing?
Taking blood samples from Eskimos.
It's lies, isn't it? That's all lies.
Jesus is our Savior. Jesus is our Do you remember that?
I do.
That was Mo
Oh.
saying Jesus is our Savior.
Yeah.
I
There's a
vote-
spin-off, you see.
Yeah, there you go. I'll be a televangelist.
Yeah.
Now, let's talk about it because obviously, right? You're not going to write any more Ab Fabs.
I don't think. Well, I'm not going to say I will. But have you seen us recently? We're very old.
That could be written in.
So old. Do you know who's got really beautiful though? Julia Sawalha is now the most beautiful person alive.
I know that sort of makes me mad.
Who is?
know.
Which one is Julia?
Julia plays my daughter in the show,
Ah,
and
okay.
I saw her recently, and she's the most beautiful person.
Well, the longevity of something like French and Saunders and like Absolutely Fabulous is rare on this side of the pond, Jennifer, because if things don't work out in the first 15 minutes and get a lot of Doritos commercials behind it really fast, it just flies right out the window. So it's hard for us to relate to two funny women being allowed to be on television for 2 decades.
Actually, yeah, for 2 decades.
Yeah, without bearing your midriff on a regular basis.
Oh, they do
No, I
do
think
that.
that's the rule that we don't.
Now, so I'm not going to hold you to Ab Fab, but I may off air. I may off air. But now you've done a new series that is here on BBC America. Is
it on there?
It's going to be on,
Oh, okay.
isn't
Cool.
it? Yeah. well,
I'm sure it's going to be. I didn't know
you
if it
came
had been
over.
on
You
yet.
did the whole thing about it.
I know, but I didn't know if it had gone out yet.
Oh no, it hasn't gone out yet, or maybe it has gone out yet.
Well, Mo, tell the lovely listeners at Women Allowed
No,
what
I'm
show
going to
you're
make them
referring
guess.
to.
Our number is 866. Guess what show she's doing? Well, it's called Jam in Jerusalem, but it isn't called that here. Here it will be called Clatterford. Am I correct in assuming, Jennifer?
Yeah, it is. I don't like that name, though.
You don't.
No, I prefer Jam in Jerusalem.
Can you explain to people about the show and what Jam in Jerusalem means?
It's a show that I've written, and it's about a ladies' guild, a sort of in the country, living in the country in England. And Jam in Jerusalem is relates to the fact that the Women's Institute in England, they say it's everything. It's not all jam in Jerusalem. In other words, we don't just make jam and sing Jerusalem, which is the song they all sing in their meetings.
Right. If you
You
saw,
know, and did those feet in ancient times, that Jerusalem.
if you saw Calendar Girls, I believe it was with Helen
Yes.
Mirren, that was very much about the kind of group you're talking about.
Yes.
Yes.
But basically, it stars an actress called Sue Johnson, and it's about the fact that her husband dies when she's still sort of in her 50s, and it's about a woman coping with that really, and getting on with life.
Can you believe that's actually on television somewhere?
Yet another thing I can't relate to happening on this side of the pond.
Amen to that. This is
It's
Women Allowed.
feel-good stuff.
It is. With Mo Gaffney and Shauna Wright. We're talking with Jennifer Saunders. If you have a question, 866-51-ALLOUD.